Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Friday, the 8th of December. An investigation's ruled 5 Wellington City councillors breached the Code of Conduct and recommended training. They include Diane Calvert, Nicola Young, Ray Chung and Iona Pannett, breaching confidentiality when responding to media about a public excluded meeting on the Reading Cinema complex. Councillors Tony Randall and Young also breached the code by failing to show respect to other councillors' comments in that meeting. And public criticism of staff by Chung, Calvert and Young also drew censure. Mayor Tori Whanau says she hopes this draws a line in the sand on internal council spats and personal issues. The Prime Minister says he wants to speed up recovery in disaster-affected Wairoa. Chris Luxon's visiting the Hawke's Bay region, which was hit with heavy rain and flooding last month, on top of being devastated by Cyclone Gabrielle in February. He says cyclone recovery is 2 of 49 actions in the new government's 100-day plan. He says they will continue all efforts already put in place by the previous government.
We don't want to turn all of that upside down, but we are here to make sure that we can unblock things. If there's things that need to be, and decisions that need to be made to keep things moving along quickly, that's what we're going to do as well.
Police say 1 person is in a critical condition and 3 are seriously injured after a 2-vehicle crash at Kekerengu in Tasman district. 3 people are in a moderate condition. Te Whatu Ora says it's making progress in investigating a breach of COVID vaccination data. Chief Executive Margie Apa says they've brought in forensic experts and they're beginning to better understand the nature of the information breached. Barriers remain to Māori and Pasifika entering the medical profession. Research from Otago and Auckland's universities show the number of Māori doctors has risen just 2.4% since 2000. It's also found poverty is a barrier to studying medicine across all demos. Auckland Medical and Health Sciences Professor Warwick Bagg says getting a quality education is hard.
Our research has shown that if you're in a wealthy school, you're much more likely to get into medical school than if you're in a poorer school.
The Reserve Bank's warning retailers to keep an eye out for fake banknotes. Counterfeit cash isn't common in New Zealand, but cases have surged since October, particularly in Auckland and Waikato. Cash Services Senior Manager Graham Denny says it's important cash handlers use the look, feel, tilt test on notes.
Make sure it looks like you'd expect it to look. Feel the texture that is familiar, and tilt because we have a number of dynamic security features that change in the light.
Waka Kotahi NZ Transport Agency has become the first government department to dump having its Māori name first. It will now be called the NZ Transport Agency Waka Kotahi. In sport, the golf world is in shock after Spanish star Jon Rahm defected to the Live Circuit in a deal reportedly worth $900 million. The Wellington Phoenix are adamant they put Chloe Knott first when dealing with her sensational exit from the A-League club for financial reasons. Australian bad boy Nick Kyrgios is boldly going where no tennis player has gone before, setting up a free-to-access OnlyFans page. Kyrgios's content on the adult-focused site will reportedly be tennis-related. I'm Raylene Ramsey and that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.